afternoon, everybody. Thanks for stopping in. We're going to do some kind of fun. The boys wanted to get out and go for a walk, River and Remy. So we're going to kind of take off around, and I'm going to show you the pond area and stuff. You know, I don't know how long of a video it'll be, but it'll kind of give you an idea a little bit about some of the things I've been talking about. So with that being said, you know, let's kind of get started here. So I'm going to tilt the camera here just a little bit. This is our outdoor kitchen area. You'll see a lot of this in the video. And adjacent to that is our fire pit area and stuff. And then we have a full-length deck that goes all the way back around our house. Now, again, I live in Indiana, and it was extremely cold. So, pond's still frozen, and it's still low. My area here in Indiana, we just can't get any rain. No snow. So last summer, the pond got down to its lowest level ever. So this pond is spring fed. And really what that means is when the water table here drops and the pressure that's on top of the water is pushing down so hard, the springs actually can't fill it. At least that's what the biologist was telling me. So we get a ton of evaporation and stuff. This is a view back to the house. But we stock walleye, largemouth bass, bluegill, hybrid bluegill, black-nosed crappie. We have channel cat, we have blue channels in here, and we also have yellow perch. Now, we haven't caught any of the yellow perch since we stocked them about 1.5 years ago, so they may have been dinner. I'm not really sure. Hopefully they're still in there. They're just growing, and we haven't found anything to feed them or throw at them that they really want. There's the boys. They're out here having fun. Say hi, River. Say hi. Come here, Remy. Say hi. Say hi. But we're going to walk around out here and kind of give you at least a little snapshot of what we have here. You know, we did some ice fishing on the pond, and we caught some, you know, nice 11, 12-inch crappie. I'd say your average size right now in here is probably that 10 and 10.5 inch. But we got some nice bluegills. We've got some big blue channels in here that they're pretty good size. We caught some. I have a buddy that loves catfishing, and he comes over, and my grandson Colton caught a really nice channel cat, and so there was some blues caught, and there was some channel cats caught and stuff. They were pretty good size. This kind of fiasco here, this was a willow tree that Mother Nature decided that to blow over, and it literally bent the tree down. So this year, since we had ice, we decided to cut it off down there, and we're just going to make all this habitat for the fish. It'll improve a lot of things, especially for the crappie and bluegill. Kind of gives them a place to go and stuff. But we'll get this all cleaned up. And so right now, about where most of that willow tree is sunk out there is roughly 7-8 foot deep. So when the water's up to its normal height, you can add about 5 feet to that. So we're somewhere, I think the deepest what we'd have here is probably right around 15 foot. We do have a lot of muck in the bottom, which, you know, we're looking at contractors now to come in with a long reach and dip it clean. Obviously, it comes down to affordability. Owning a pond, you know, it's expensive. I'm not gonna lie. You know, in order to keep the fish habitat, you know, especially if you love to fish, you know, you got to invest in it. So we've owned this place since 2014, and I'd say in the last 11 years, we've probably put 50,000 at least of our own money into the pond. So when we bought the place, the pond was in really bad shape, really bad shape. So it's come a long way. So we'll continue to work on it and clean on it. And it's beautiful. Grandkids love swimming in it and boating on it in the summertime. You know, so is it worth the money? You know, it is for Rebecca and I, only because we enjoy sharing what we have here. And, you know, seeing people come out, bringing their families, their grandkids or their kids, and enjoying a day out here fishing and stuff, makes all the work very much worthwhile. So give you an idea, this brush pile here is normally underwater. So it's down quite a bit. We need rain in our area desperately bad. I know there's parts of Indiana that get plenty of water, but for some reason, and obviously you can see the windmills, we get plenty of wind and very little rain. So hopefully this will be our year to get some rain. Normally this tree is underwater. So again, you know, we try to provide as much natural habitat for the fish as we possibly can. It gives them the opportunity to grow and be big, and then we can, you know, we use good conservation when we harvest, so that we can keep the pond well plenished of fish. And the boys love this pond. They swim in it. Not many boxers swim, but these guys, they're not afraid of the water. They love swimming in the pond. In fact, I'm worried they're going to jump in there now. It's probably in the mid-30s here. With the wind, it's probably in the upper 20s, low 30s right now. So all this bank here needs to be completely redone. You can see how the bank has kind of washed itself down a little bit. And obviously it takes an excavator to do this kind of work, and they're not cheap. But we're going to work on it. We'll get the bank fixed, and then obviously we'll start dipping the pond and getting it back to its natural bottom. The soot doesn't help that, you know, there's probably, I don't know, 18 inches of muck on the bottom of the ponds. So that doesn't help. The springs help keep the pond full. So getting the muck out is pretty important, so that they'll do their job, and hopefully we can keep more water in here. It's got to rain though. Without the rain, the springs are, you know, the water table is so low here right now. When we moved here in 2014, the water table was basically about 15 inches under the ground, and now it's somewhere around 4 feet. So we'll continue to work on it and make it better and better and better. And as long as Rebecca and I are physically capable, we'll make this an opportunity for everybody. It does take a ton of work, a ton of work. Most of our, well, all of our cookouts, you know, that we do each year all take place up here on the deck. And a lot of card games get played at that table. But we have music out here, surround sound, and we also have a television, and has its own refrigerator. We have the deep fryer, we have the pizza oven, we have the Blackstone griddle, we have a Rectech wood pellet grill and smoker, and it does have the smoke box on it. So again, I love to cook, so if you love to eat, we're a match made in heaven. We do have the paddle boat, which is right here. You know, the kids enjoy that. And then out there leaning up against the barn is the fishing boat for the pond. And but anyway, I kind of wanted to bring you guys along and kind of show you what we have going on. And obviously, as it gets warmer, you'll see more and more of this. And we've got some activities that we're going to be working on. We're going to upgrade some electrical out here and make it more fun for everybody. There's been many stories told around that fire pit, I promise you. Fishing stories at that. So, but anyway, thanks for coming along on the journey, and hopefully it starts warming up here pretty soon, and we can move on and start having some fun out here. I appreciate you stopping in. Please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It truly helps us out a bunch with the YouTube algorithm. It doesn't cost you a dime, and you know, we're trying to grow the channel. Our goal is 1,500 subscribers this year, so I'm going to work really hard to try to achieve that. So everybody have a great evening, enjoy your suppers, and be kind to everybody. you.